Welcome to Just Telling Stories. Without further ado, let's get into the story. Dwayne Johnson sat in his luxurious suite at the Four Seasons Hotel in Los Angeles, staring at the blank page in front of him. He had been staring at it for hours, trying to find the right words to say to his fans. He knew he had let them down, and he knew he needed to make it right. It all started when he was cast as Black Adam, the villain in the upcoming DC Comics film, Shazam. He was thrilled to be playing such an iconic character, and he was excited to bring his own unique take to the role. But as he delved deeper into the character, he began to realize something. Black Adam was a formidable opponent, one who could stand toe-to-toe with Superman himself. And as much as Dwayne loved the character of Shazam, he couldn't help but feel like the real showdown should be between Black Adam and the Man of Steel. For weeks, he wrestled with this idea, trying to figure out a way to make it work. He talked to the director, the writers, the producers, but no one seemed to be on board with his vision. They all wanted the film to be about Shazam, about the little boy who becomes a superhero. They didn't want it to be about Black Adam and Superman. But Dwayne couldn't let it go. He was so passionate about the idea that he began to put his own needs before the needs of his fans. He began to push for changes in the script, changes that would give Black Adam a bigger role and a bigger fight scene with Superman. And that's where he went wrong. He forgot that the fans were the reason he was there in the first place. They were the ones who had supported him throughout his entire career, who had made him the box office powerhouse he was today. And he had let them down. As he stared at the blank page, he realized that he needed to make things right. He needed to apologize to his fans, to let them know that he had made a mistake and that he was sorry. He picked up his phone and called his publicist. "I want to make a statement," he said. "I want to apologize to my fans." The next day, Dwayne stood in front of a packed room of reporters, his heart pounding in his chest. He took a deep breath and began to speak. "I want to start by saying that I love my fans," he said. "I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for them. They have supported me throughout my entire career, and I am so grateful for that." He paused, taking another deep breath. "But I need to apologize to them. I have let them down. I have put my own needs before theirs, and that is not something I am proud of." He went on to explain his vision for Black Adam, how he had wanted the character to have a bigger role in the film and a bigger fight scene with Superman. But he realized now that he had been wrong. "I was so focused on what I wanted that I forgot about what the fans wanted," he said. "I forgot that they are the reason I am here in the first place, and for that, I am truly sorry." He went on to say that he had spoken with the director, the writers, and the producers, and that they had all agreed to make changes to the script. Black Adam would still be in the film, but his role would be smaller, and the focus would be on Shazam. "I want my fans to know that I am committed to making this film the best it can be," he said, "and I promise to always put their needs before my own, because without them, I am nothing." As Dwayne finished his statement, he could feel the weight lifted off his shoulders. He had been holding on to this guilt for too long, and it felt good to finally apologize and make things right. The response from his fans was overwhelming. Social media was flooded with messages of support and forgiveness. They appreciated his honesty and his willingness to admit his mistake. Dwayne knew that he still had a lot of work to do to regain the trust of his fans, but he was willing to do whatever it takes. He spent the next few months promoting the film, but this time, he did it with a different mindset. He wasn't just there to promote his own character, but he was there to promote the film as a whole. He made appearances on talk shows, did interviews with magazines, and even went on a countrywide tour to meet his fans. Everywhere he went, he made sure to emphasize the importance of the fans and how grateful he was for their support. When the film finally premiered, it was a huge success. Critics praised the film for its humor, heart, and action, and fans loved it even more. They appreciated the way the film balanced the characters of Shazam and Black Adam, and they could tell that Dwayne had truly learned from his mistake. In the end, Dwayne realized that his fans were more important than any character or storyline. He had put his needs before theirs, and he had learned the hard way that it was a mistake. But he also learned that it was never too late to make things right. And that's exactly what he did. He apologized, he listened, and he made changes. And in the end, his fans forgave him and showed him that their support was unconditional.